Live with the very latest from the scene.
Yeah, Mike, it looks like they have finally removed that car from the building there.
3 hours later, the car is out, but it's one person after the next, whether it's someone running through the area, even the tow truck driver. It's this jaw-dropping moment because they cannot believe this sight. A little after 6 o'clock this morning, this is that black four-door Audi, virtually unrecognizable. You can see the tires are gone, the rims are bent off, kind of dangling midair. Every single airbag has deployed, the glass shattered out of every single window. What is still visible on the back end are those Georgia license plates, as well as the Audi logo. And photojournalist Dave Kraska was able to kind of squeeze through and get really close up. And we were talking with fire officials. He was able to confirm just very quickly that the engine as well as the transmission have dropped out of this car and are actually in the basement of Jaja. That's this building right here on the corner of Lorraine, steps away from the RTA station in Ohio City. And we just watched moments ago as someone tried to drive through and get over here to Gearing Avenue, and crews were like, no, do not come through here. You can clearly see this is a very bad, serious situation with a 24 now in the hospital. And photojournalist Dave Kraska will stay with this live image. I want to show you guys the impact of this crash and how crazy this situation was. You could see right here for yourself. I'll put my foot right on it. This is where the fire hydrant once stood. This driver, coming at a high rate of speed down this side street, crashed right into this fire hydrant, drilled it. It sent it across the street before he ultimately lost control and crashed right into the front of this building. And I mean, the sight is very surreal, but it was neighbors, folks that live in this neighboring apartment building, saying they couldn't believe it. They heard screaming, they heard commotion, they saw a crowd gathering out here, and everyone was kind of jumping into action trying to get this 24-year-old out of this car to the hospital. He was again rushed to the hospital and at last check is in serious condition. He was alert when this happened, but the people out here say it was such a jarring, surreal sight. They couldn't believe that he was alive and survived this situation. Now, a little after 6 o'clock this morning, cleanup, it's going to be tedious and daunting, and you can see with these live images, crews as well as Cleveland police are picking up the pieces and parts and trying to remove it from the front of Jaja, again, right here just across the street from the West Side Market. We mentioned we spoke with eyewitnesses, neighbors who say they felt the building shake. I want you to listen in.
It was sheer panic at the moment. It was absolute chaos. It was just kind of, is anyone else hurt? Someone inside. It looked like there might have been a little bit of a fire in there as well. So we just wanted to make sure that no one else was in there. But it seemed like it was just the one person and he was okay. So luckily, yeah.
And that is in fact confirmed. One person, the driver of this Audi, rushed to the hospital. A remarkable sight, surreal for the folks out here and people passing by. Can't believe that this person survived and was taken to the hospital. Again, investigators believe, Mike and Tiffany, that speed played a factor in this. Of course, if you were just waking up and take this route, maybe you have to go to the West Side Market or the RTA stop. Please avoid this area right by Gearing, just across from West Side Market. I'll have a new report for you coming up in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, and Mike, with that car now out of the building, you can see the full extent of the impact and the severity of it. Just wild out there. Thanks, Mike.